Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with another episode of Stargazer. Okay, so you obviously saw I got some stuff set up in the inventory. That's because we're going to do something today. I want to get into the ore processing because I'm tired of running out of ore. So, yeah, quick tour. While we were gone, I set up a farm. I've got a whole bunch of different foods. We've got this. Some flax gives us string. The canola gives us canola seeds. And canola. Canola will eventually be our main source of energy production. Okay, now I gotta organize it. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. There we go. Okay, so obviously I have some stuff set up in my inventory. I've been looking up generators. The one we're going to build today is the survivalist generator right here. Takes 1 iron, 5 cobble, a furnace, and 2 redstone. So we happen to have that in our inventory. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click little plus. Boom, there it is. Okay, we got ourselves a survival generator. What this does is it works a lot like furnace. It burns burnable things. You'll see it says grid power. We can set up solar panels, stuff like that, to generate passive energy. And if we set up enough of them, it can actually, oh, it's getting dark. We can actually just kind of have it work on its own without having to supply it with other power. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this right behind our standard stuff. See, you put the burning thing in here, and it does the thing. For example, I wonder if it burns tiny coal. It's a really good question because I use the tiny coal because tiny coal only performs a single operation. Does it burn tiny coal? Oh, it burns tiny coal. Look at that. Okay, so now we're producing power. Yes. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is sleep because we don't like monsters eating our face. Come on. Come on. I think the sun's got to get below top of this tree here. And okay. Boop. Yay, sleeping. Errons. That snore backwards. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to build goes a lot like this. Boop, boop. Whoops. Helps if I get the regular bit of it out of the way here. Here we go. We'll get us some machine blocks. My apologies for having to clear my throat. It's been that kind of morning. Anyway, and this is a crusher. The crusher is loud, which is why I've got the volume turned down on the stuff. We'll stick it here, and it auto-filled me on machine blocks for some reason. Now you can see here in the upper corner, it is filling with the redstone flux power that this is generating. Each of these produces as much energy as 1/8 of a coal. So what that's going to do is if we get ourselves an ore, which I don't have saved up, how dare I? Oh wait, I wanted to take you into the mine, which is bloop right here. Okay, it helps if I actually go into the mine when I go into the mine. Anybody? Anybody? Yes. So I've got various levels where I'm digging. 2 of them to be specific. Down there at the bottom is a big old cave full of monsters and other craziness. I needed more iron. I found it right there where the cobblestone is. So we're just going to kind of keep digging in this direction. Hope we find some ores that we can dig up so that I can show you how the crusher works for processing. And I do realize I can put the torches in that slot, but it causes me more problems than not to have them sitting there, so I don't do it. Now we're looking for ore. If I don't find any soon, I know where there's some down in the down below. Okay, tired of that. Going to the down below. I got various juices. I got blackberry juice and blueberry juice. So I've been using for my food. They give me speed for like 3 seconds. It's not really all that useful to have that speed, but you know, it works after you get done drinking something. Like I said, it's a cave. There's a skeleton up there. Here's that ore I was talking about. It's some tin ore from forestry, because we will probably do that eventually. The other portion where I was just doing regular like mining is here. Got some lava if we want to produce power with lava. And then, like I said, the down here is full of monsters and other varied nastiness that I don't really want to mess with right now. So, let's get back to the top. And while we're going back to the top, basically what I wanted to do today, as far as an actual plan, was set up that ore doubling. and then we will probably do a cut, which is basically where I stop filming for a minute, and then I go do a whole lot of mining. Anyway, here's how this works. You shove the ore in there, it goes and processes the arrow, just like the furnace. You can see it's using power over there, and boom, we get 2 dust. Now, what does this tin powder do? Why, each one of them turns into a tin ingot. So, we've taken this and we've doubled the output of that one ore, which is the whole point. Yes, I realize this seems very tutorialistic, but for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm making this series for a specific individual. That individual is going to be learning this stuff so that they can do this on their own. So, I didn't bother putting in this super fancy stuff into this mod pack. It's just a bunch of the simple stuff and PAMs. And we like PAMs, and we even more than we like PAMs, which is almost a lie. We like, here it is, cooking for blockheads. Because I can shove all the various PAM stuff into my inventory, open that book, and it'll tell me what I can make. Which is a whole lot better than trying to dig through the PAM's recipes over here in JEI. Alright, so now the next thing that we would probably want to make is some sort of electronic smelter. But if we go in here, we have an alloy smelter, and we have an oven, which is a multi-block kitchen tool. Which we're not going to... Oh, and the auto smelt. You get the idea. That's a decoration block, but that's not what we want. This would require a lot of iron. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait! 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh, add 6 because we have to make iron bars. You're looking at 21 iron. Do I have 21 iron? No. I have 5. So, like I said, what we'll probably do now is I'll probably make a cut in the video. We've got just over half the video's length left, so I'll make a little cut, and then I'll go down there and I'll mine a whole bunch, and then I'll work on processing the ores, and then right before I build the electronic smeltery, I'll come back. Alright, sound like a plan? Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I've set up my hotkeys for this, so I'm going to test that out now, and unfortunately, that means I have to bring up my inventory to make the cut. Are we ready? Okay, thought I'd go ahead and come back. When I came up from the mine, it was nighttime. That's where the bed used to be. This is where our power and stuff used to be. You'll notice I don't have it anymore. I am sad. Alright, let's see what we can do about these skeletons. Oh. And you. We don't like you hanging around either. Yep. 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 Yeah. Okay. Come on. Do I have to play this game? Alright, that one's down. What's up? Gotta focus. I tell ya. Hi. I'm telling you, I hate having to do this, but sometimes it's the only way to get near these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him, shall we? What's up? Ooh, I got a melon seed. Got him. Okay, I really don't like those guys hanging around. Anyway, I made an iron pick because I wanted to get some of the stuff that you find down deep in the earth. So you can see, I didn't do a whole lot of mining. It was maybe 20-30 minutes wandering around caves. I got 9 gold, 9 tin, 6 black quartz, 16 iron. I killed some zombies and skeletons and stuff. It was a quote-unquote blast. Okay, so let's go put up stuff I don't need anymore. Got some more redstone, which was nice. need those arrows yet. We're getting there. We're getting to where I'm going to need them. So I guess I'll need one of these again. And a chest, right? Okay. Lucky me, just enough for a chest, but not enough for the pistons. Okay, we were looking at generators earlier. Let's do it again. See what kind of stuff we've got possible. Well, we've got this one, which is the one that uses the canola oil, but it's going to take 2 of these iron casings, which is 8 iron, 8 sticks, and 2 black quartz. That's not that bad considering I'm sitting on a lot of iron. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. I'll need 2 black quartz. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this into sticks. And then we'll tell it we want to make those. 1, 2. Okay. Then what's the rest? Canola. Yep. Hey, I got a bunch of those. And some cobblestone. Hey, I got a bunch of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and make that. Ta-da! Okay, this is an oil generator. Oh yeah, let's grab some dirt and fix this hole. I hear you. I see you. No. No. Bad zombie. Okay. That's what I get for doing all that mining. Alright, so... Oh, and pumpkins, melons. I'm so happy. Pam, creator of Pam's Harvest Craft, made a mod that lets me get just about any kind of seed I want from grass. Kind of like you break the grass to get the wheat seeds, well, now you just kind of break the grass to get whatever. Which is really nice. Anyway, this is where the creeper blew us up. And all the hard work we've already done today. So if the episode runs a little long to replace that, that'll be okay. We may even just go ahead and make a nice crude setup for our canola production, and then that will get more advanced as time goes on. So this is our generator, okay, and what it's going to need is it's going to need a press, because that presses the canola into the oil this thing uses to generate the electricity. But for that we need this thing called an atomic reconstructor. Whoop. There we go, this thing. And it's going to take one of those casings, and 4 more iron and 4 redstone. So, well, there's enough to do that, so we may as well start cooking our iron there. And then we're going to need 4 redstone. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and make some sticks. You know what, we'll just turn it all into sticks. Here we go. Alright, so we can go, oh, we need a black quartz out of the box. There we go. And then we can make that. Well, this center part anyway. There we go. We're waiting on is 4 iron. Hey, guess what? It's almost done. Oh yeah, sugarcane's way over there. I also started a wheat and rice farm over here because the rice can be turned into slime balls, but it can't be used for every slime ball in every recipe, just most of them. And then I made this giant one here that's got like all the berries and the wheat, you know, like the rice and the scallions and stuff. I don't even know what it's used for, but the cookbook tells me. Okay, so there we go, and now we can tell it to go ahead and make this thing. Okay, this thing, oddly enough, needs power. So what we're going to do with it is we're going to set it, because it needs a hard surface to fire against most of the time. We'll set it this way, then we'll grab our cobblestone and we'll build a little wall, like, yeah, we'll do it with dirt. Take our dirt, we'll build a little wall like this. There we go. And that's what it'll fire at. Okay, so we're going to need a button, and I want to say redstone torch. And I'll explain why here in a moment. We're going to need an extra redstone, and we're going to need more wood. Oh, lucky me, this tree grew. Which was the whole point of planting it, was so that we could have not skeletons near the house, but wood without having to run like all the way out of these trees around us, which in my opinion is too far because I'm lazy. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a bunch of this off. There we go. Alright, return that to planks. We're going to make a button, okay, and a redstone torch. Whoops. As I say, we'll pick that up here in a moment. There we go. Alright, so the redstone torch does this. See how it says right click to toggle? If we're down a redstone torch, it says hold the redstone torch to toggle. So we're going to toggle it to pulse, which means that when it does have power, we hit the button on top, it'll fire. If we didn't have it toggled to that, it would just fire whenever it had the power every couple of seconds, which is annoying and waste power. Hi. You want to be lunch, don't you? Here, lunch. Get back here, lunch. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and cook lunch. Okay, so now we have more iron. And what we want to do now is, since we have to power that thing, we want to make a generator that uses as little iron and all of that as possible. There is a block called a Stirling generator, and it uses 1 iron. So we're going to go ahead and make that one. So it's going to take a redstone. Go ahead and grab this 40 cobblestone out. And we'll start in on that. I believe it takes stone bricks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I think it takes 5 of them. So we'll go ahead and cook that up. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make a piston. 1, 2, 3. Redstone on bottom, iron in the middle, cobblestone all around. Piston. Okay, because it takes 1. It also takes these basic gears, which require sticks. So because I don't feel like putting in the pattern for that, we're just going to tell it to make them. And there's our 2 basic gears. Now we're just waiting on the stone bricks and to have a spare furnace, which is easy enough. Again, this is going to let us have power and double our ores again, which, you know, we're probably going to wind up basically wasting all the materials I just gathered so that we could double them to double our ores. Now let's go ahead and eat the chicken, because that's going to leave our food bar more full than the juice will while we heal up. Use healing does take part of your yay seeds. Part of your stuff. Okay, for a second I thought that black flower was the spider. I was like, no. Drop those off. And you know, we'll put those in there because we're not going to mess with them until we've got our ore duplication. Okay, I think we've got enough time before it's time to take a nap. Do this. And that is just like the other one. It produces power from coal. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 5 coal in there. And then, yeah, we still got a little bit of time. See? It's running. It's showing you this as a little over 3000 RF. This is producing 20 RF per tick. And there's something like, there's 125 ticks in 6.25 seconds, if that helps. I don't want to do the actual math in my head. It'd take me a minute. I'd have to stop working. Alright, so now that we've got that, we need to get back to our press. There we go. We need to make this and this for the press. This is, oh, it appears to be an iron ingot, which this is where having the wall comes in. Because we're just going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so there's an iron ingot there. Now, what is this other thing made out of? Gold nuggets and this basic coil, which is made out of this and the black quartz. Well, that is made out of redstone. Okay, so we'll go get 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll throw these down along with this iron ingot. So I'm going to pick up the ingot on accident. There we go. Then we'll hit the button. Oh, look at that. We got our stuff. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to need black quartz. Alright, and then I'm fairly certain we have just about the rest of it. So we'll go ahead and we'll, oh, nope, I need to go ahead and break one of these down into nuggets. There we go. Okay, now we should have everything. Let's go ahead and do this. So we would like to make one of those. Basic coil. Now we want to make an advanced coil. Now, oh, I need the canola. There it is. I lose it in the big chest sometimes. It's a big chest. Ah. There we go. Okay. And now we'll have our canola press. Okay, right now we would be manually inputting into the canola press. The canola press, because it's next to this, will automatically output to this, which will generate power. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a full stack of canola. We're just going to drop it in here. Boop. And oh wait, that also needs power. So basically what we need to do is break this, bring it over here, and give this stuff a jump start. Here we go. See, there's the jump start. Perfect. Now, see that? That is now generating power, which is then giving back to that. So, this can now move. Okay, so now that power also needs somewhere else to go. We're closing in on what would normally be the end of the episode, but we're going to get back to having our ore doubling. So, what we would like to do is, since we're using everything from applied energistics anyway, they have their own crusher. Check it out. It takes 2 of these basic coils, so we're going to need 8, 9, 10 redstone converted, and then we're going to make another one of these, which, see here, that's going to need no more than 3 of these, so we'll go ahead and cook them up. And while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and take our, 8, 9, 10 redstone. Nope, see, you hear the alarm? That's our marker saying that our time is up. Does it have enough power for another blast? It has, yeah, should have enough power for another blast. Just gonna go toss that down. We're gonna tell it to go zap zap. Ready? Boom. Okay. Grab these 2, because they're the 2 that I know we're gonna need for the coils. We'll break down 2 more gold ingots into nuggets, so we can make these coils. I'm not sure if I need the advanced ones or not, but you know. Boop. Boop. Okay, now this needs a machine casing in the middle, right? Yeah. Which we're missing 1 stick. And, lo and behold, one of these. Okay. Looks like I'm kind of sort of maybe planning ahead a little bit. No. No, I couldn't be thinking that fast. That would be impossible. Okay, so looks like I don't need those right now, but I will need some flint. Copiously, or should I say conspicuously, flint is missing. I wish I had copious amounts of flint. That would be fantastic. Copious means a lot. Man, a crusher would be so useful right now. Alright, let's go shovel up some gravel. Yeah. Alright, so like I said, if this runs a minute or 2 over, I'm not going to get freaked out. Are you going to get freaked out? I doubt it. I think that's gravel over there, because that's clay. Yeah, ooh, there's one. Boop. Now, if we go in here and it says we need flint and we tell it recipe for flint, it's just going to tell us to crush a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, the recipe for flint is to dig gravel. And besides, I could always use some hanging around there. There we go. Alright, there's our 2 flint. Let's get back to the house. Swimming. Or, you know, I could just run without the jumping part. There, we'll take those 3 seconds of speed. It'll help. Okay. Yes, I realize there's gravel there, but that would mess up my water line. And I don't make much in this game. It's very pretty. But there are certain things that are just sacred. Alright, so what that's going to do is it's going to make us a crusher. That crusher will also obtain power from this thing. See? And that's going to let us actually double our ores. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and double our 10. Show you how fast this one is compared to the other one. It's also much louder, but, you know, it is what it is. It's that much faster. This canola oil press is full of oil. This is slowly burning down. As long as we continue to grow our canola over there, those yellow flowers, we will continue to get these, which are what it takes to turn into the oil to do the thing to make the power. I also wanted to make a powered furnace. That's going to take another iron casing, some of these basic coils, and some more of those Inori crystals, which are made out of the iron ingots. But we don't have enough iron, so we'll be waiting until after I mine up some more to get that done. Oh, hey, would you listen to that? It's done processing the tin. So we'll go ahead and shove that in there. And for now, go ahead and do that. Looks like we're going to need some more of those little coals. Boop. There we go. And we'll put that back in. Alright. Well, we didn't get as far as I wanted to because creeper explosions, but we do have some power generation. This is the most rudimentary setup for this oil generator. I plan on having a couple of oil generators. I plan on eventually automating the farm for the canola. Really, I just plan on automating that entire farm. But the amount of canola we have there should run up to 2 of these generators and 2 presses, which will give us a decent amount of power. Did I put immersive engineering in here? I can't remember. Nope. Okay, so I didn't put immersive engineering in here, so we're limited on our power generation options. Woo! Ran out of air. However, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to generate enough power. This canola generation is actually super good. I've got a single-player world in All the Mods Light that has a single one of these oil generator setups, and after getting it kickstarted initially with one of the tiny pieces of coal, it's pretty well run every machine I have, including a RF Tools quarry, which is entertaining. Oh, also lava there for lava generation. Speaking of which, we don't have magmatic dynamos. However, we do have, what is this? A magmatic generator. We need to make one of these furnace generators, which takes a lot of iron, and then we can turn it into one of these, which generates power off of lava. So that's something we'll possibly do in the future. This is burned through all of its oil to generate 40,000 power, 50,000 power, 90,000. Oh wait, 150,000 power plus processing all of that in one stack of canola. And if I go ahead and take the 39 we have here, it's just going to start pressing it down into more oil, which will eventually fill this up. And once that's full, it'll process it down to try to fill this up. Because, believe it or not, this uses less oil than this generates for the power that this is taking. And that's why it works once you just get it jump started. Okay, well, it's about to be nighttime again, and we're well out of time. We're several minutes over. I keep rambling. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it from the breach.